How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to find out about Dutch streets and their secrets and surprises. That is correct. We have a video called Dutch Streets Are Full of Secrets and Surprises by the channel Streets Inside Out. They only have 124 subscribers. Maybe it's a newer channel. I'm not sure. But you know what? The link's down below for it if you want to go check out their channel. The links for the original videos down there, so you can go hit like on the original video and all that good stuff. Check out their channel. Maybe there's some more good stuff. Who knows? We're going to find out. Dutch streets are full of surprises. The thumbnail says, how does a squirrel cross the road? So I'm assuming we're going to be talking about the animal bridge. They have animal bridges over the highways and stuff over there. So yeah, let's check it out. Thanks for watching. And yeah.
How
I like
does
that
a squirrel
squirrel.
cross the road?
That doesn't look like the squirrels we have here. Ours don't have the ears like that. That is really cool. Big fan of squirrels, by the way. Love them.
Or even better, a highway? Come and find out. There are objects in the Dutch public space you've never ever known.
Wait, hold on. Was there just a door in the bottom of this tree? What? What is this for? I don't need the subtitles, I don't think, but what am I looking at? Huh.
Public space you've never ever noticed or just took for granted. Today we're looking at 4.
Is there gold in this? What? Is that gold or brass? Probably brass. They're not having gold in the street. That's brass, copper. Huh. I like those shoes. I really like those shoes.
Today we're looking at 4 random examples. Oh, for the people that liked the last folklore video, you might want to skip to the last chapter of this one.
Okay,
Welcome.
I don't know what. Okay, not gonna do that
Today
because I
we
don't know what that
start
means.
on the Dutch highways.
Animal
you might
bridge.
have noticed the big animal crossings over our highways, or even small.
I don't think it's just an animal crossing. I think it also doubles as a bike path. Was this put in for the animals or was it put in? Oh, wait a minute. Both. Okay, I see. Bike path here. Some trees to differentiate from that, and the animal path, which is right there. So the trees would separate so the bikes aren't scaring the animals away, right? Very cool.
Smaller roads. They're there to reconnect the nature areas, which are divided by these roads. It's called mitigation.
Oh.
The Dutch try to limit the impact that these roads have on the living space of the animals. These big ones serve deer and other bigger game like foxes or wild boar.
And you know, it makes sense because around here we don't have animal crossings. You know what we do have? We have a lot of people hitting deer in the street and getting in crashes, and some of them getting very, very badly injured or not being alive anymore. It's just terrible. Instead, you just put an animal crossing up there. Takes that chance, or takes that thing, that possibility of that from happening way low. I mean, of course, you're still going to have some animals that try to cross the street. They're not all going to go down to the bridge, but it will help. And that's all that matters, right?
Or yeah, even the wolves. But what if the population is just a bunch of squirrels?
Those squirrels look cool.
Even these can be catered to. On small roads, it can be as simple as a rope in the trees.
Yeah.
But
around here, it's power lines, because our power lines go down the side of the highway, and we have the lines that go across the top of the streets, so that the squirrels definitely can get around from that. And then of course also you have the trees that sometimes are going over the road, and you have the other tree on the other side, so they go from one branch, jump across to the other branch into the other tree, and yeah, pretty cool.
what about bigger highways? Well, in some cases, existing road infrastructure is improved by some extra ropes and an internal gutter where the creatures can travel. I love the way this is used in the existing structures in a new way.
Yeah.
But there are some special cases, like here in the city of The Hague. Squirrels here get their own purpose-built cast iron one-of-a-kind overpass.
That's cool.
Sadly, the squirrels couldn't find it in the first couple of years. So, when they finally did, it made the headlines in the news.
They couldn't find it for the first couple. So people were just documenting it, right? And okay, well, when are there squirrels? There's no squirrels, no squirrel. So how do they know? They just randomly seen one day that there's just ton of squirrels running across it, and like, oh, hey, they finally figured it out. That's cool. Wow, that squirrel looks buff. Like, does this squirrel look like he wants to fight us? Is he mad at me? I don't.
Dutch like to complain, but, you know, they forget that some squirrels are more equal than others. Because this can be considered royalty. The squirrels here don't travel to just any forest. No, this is the royal forest, because here the king lives.
Oh, wow.
So, what do you think about that? A royal squirrel bridge.
Heck yeah.
Since we're on the highway anyway, I want to show you something you probably would have missed. Wait for it. Here. Here. Do you see it? It's a wire spanning over the bridge. Just a wire on some poles.
Yep.
Not connected to anything. So, why is it here?
That's
well, it's a border. It's called an Eruv, and it's a Jewish thing. Normally, on the Shabbat, the religious Jews can't wear anything than the clothes on their back. But within the sanctified area of the Eruv, the religious Jews can do the normal things, like wearing a wallet or pushing a baby stroller. But why is it here? It's far from Amsterdam. Well, in the old times, cities were closed off by city walls and city gates.
Yeah.
So the borders were easily defined. But not in modern times. So this is why the Dutch Jews actively maintain the Eruv on many locations around Amsterdam. Mainly on bridges.
So that's what signifies? You just got to look for one of those and you're like, oh, I must be in the edge of the town. That's weird to me. Around here, we just have a sign that says like, welcome to Rochester, welcome to Warsaw, welcome to Fort Wayne, or insert town here, you know, welcome to that.
So the water can form the rest of the barrier. All boundaries checked weekly and has in many forms worked from the 1860s onwards.
Okay.
Unless the rivers freeze over, of course. Then the Eruv is out of service.
Interesting.
The Dutch Jewish community still exists today, but was once deeply threatened.
Yeah.
The trauma of the Second World War remains deeply embedded in the Dutch society.
Oh, you guys were
the
close
Jews
there.
of Amsterdam suffered greatly in the Second World War. The most famous case is the one of Anne Frank, of course. But there are many victims. And there are many memorials in Holland for the victims of this war. Not only Jews, but also Roma, Sinti, gays, and others, like resistance fighters or political opponents, were arrested and deported from their homes. In our street, you find many bigger and smaller memorials. But there are some very small and very personal ones. Here in Haarlem there are these. They're called tripping stones. You don't stumble over them, but it does give you something to think about. Small.
What exactly are they for? Oh, wait, are these memorial? I'm seeing, like, that one says Verwoerd, Auschwitz. I can't read. Alt Westerbroek. Can't hardly read it, huh? Bunch of different names on it. But they all say Van Gelderen. So Sonia Van Gelderen, Sophia Van Gelderen, Lena. Huh.
Gold-colored memorials. They're placed at the houses these people used to live. One for each person arrested and deported.
Okay, that would make sense why they have his last name. It's families. Okay.
Make the human costs of the persecution more tangible than the bigger monument. When you spot one, take a moment to ponder the life it represents.
I hope nobody vandalizes those. It just seemed, and maybe it's just because I have an American mindset and people here in America just got it screwed up for everybody, and there's a lot of assholes in this world, pardon my French. But I hope nobody messes with those. It just seems like somebody would take it. Like around here, you would just have that. You see stuff on the news all the time. Not where I live, of course. I don't live in like the big city where people do that kind of thing, but it just seems like it just surprises me that it's still there after all this time. But maybe it's just because of the amount of respect that they require. Really, I mean, how could you? How could a person do something to a monument like that and not have a guilty conscience, right? I mean,
Well, for our last subject today, I will show you something different, something that is hidden.
all right, let's see something different.
Throughout parks across the Netherlands, you might come across small, charming surprises. Tiny doors affixed to the trees.
That is so cool.
These little creations seem to belong in a fairy tale.
It gives me ideas for my backyard. I got a couple trees out there. I want to do some cool little stuff. I might make little hobbit doors or little like gnome doors in the trees. That's cool. I might do that this summer.
They are known as gnome doors. They add a touch of magic to public spaces. Often made by local artists or enthusiasts. The doors feature intricate designs, complete with tiny knobs, windows, carvings, you name it.
So cool.
They create the illusion that the whole world of gnomes or forest creatures might exist somewhere just out of sight.
It's the Keebler elves. They in there making cookies.
Why are they here? Well, simply to delight. And
just
to keep
for
your little 4-year-old busy.
Just to be cool.
They serve no practical purpose, but remind us that not everything in the public space needs to be functional. Some things are here just to evoke wonder.
Wow, they even put a little window there. I might do that in my yard. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, man.
Wonder.
Like that.
Children love to hunt for these doors. So, next time you're out in nature, take a closer look at the trees around you. You might just find yourself face to face with a tiny door that hints at a hidden world. Quite.
I mean, maybe you, but probably not me because people around here don't do that. But I'm going to start doing that in my yard. I want my yard to be just magical. I want it to be magical.
Waiting to be discovered. Well, that's it for this one. I hope that you enjoyed it.
I did.
Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions.
You know what?
And I'll see you at the next one.
I will subscribe because you know what? That was a good video, guys. That was actually a good video. 124 subscribers. How long has this channel been around? Just out of curiosity. They got 7 videos up and they just started it last March. How do they not have more subscribers? They've only done 7 videos. So I guess that's get more videos up. For real. Your channel will grow. But that was really cool. Super cool. Gives me some ideas. I want to make my backyard like that. And my front yard. I got a yard in the front. I got a yard in the back. But I don't care so much about the front one as much. The back one, that's the one I want to make like a little magical getaway. So cool. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Do me a favor and hit like and subscribe and have a super fun awesome day. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye.